Welcome everybody to the Be Weird broadcast. Nice to see you. How are you all doing? It is as far as it goes, balmy Montreal morning. And we're going to be bringing some news to you. We got some crazy stuff popping off across the world, in America. Just fixing my settings here. How you all doing? Hope you got some coffee, got some water. Cheers. So I figured just to kind of ease our way in, sometimes the news is a bit heavy, sometimes there's like crazy shit popping off. I found a subreddit called Nature is Fucking Lit, and there's a lot of lovely nature photos. So we're gonna start off with that, and I think it'll be a more chill way to sort of ramp up. You know, you need a little bit of a low grade before you go up to the crazy shit popping off across the world. And I don't want to be a doomer or nothing, so let's get into it. So yeah, look at this lovely, isn't that pretty? Oh, Northern Lights. Totally not shocked. Okay, this one went viral yesterday and is honestly amazing. So we know we're in the deep ocean because you can see all that snow, detritus. Look at that. Wow. Why does it do it? What is it for? It's so wondrous. It's so beautiful. I'm just so curious, like, why that happened. It can like contract it. You can see it like it's all bundled there, and then for whatever reason it lets it out, maybe to ward off predators. Suddenly grows really big, gets really bright. That's pretty scary in the deep ocean. And it's like bioluminescent or something. I love bioluminescence. It's such a beautiful thing. Okay, so that's that. We got some little baby hedgehogs. Hey, little baby hedgehogs. Oh, so cute. I don't know if you've ever heard of the hedgehog's dilemma. It's like this idea, I guess, made popular in Neon Genesis Evangelion. But essentially it's like if two hedgehogs are in love and they get closer, they hurt each other because of their thorns. It's kind of like the sort of, I don't know how you say, the plus and minus of love, the sort of give and take. Well, hedgehogs, cutie patooties. This is cool. This is a good way to wake up. Oh wait, what's this? Oh god, wait, maybe I didn't realize what the, oh no. This isn't what I thought it was. Oh my god. Oh jeez. Another video went viral this morning. I was clicking through grabbing content and it was this thing, but it like spreading out in the morning and like, oh, lovely dew. And so that's what I thought this was, and it's actually just a carnivorous. That is so creepy. Oh my god, no. Oh my god, no. Yeah, it's already in trouble here. You can see its legs and wings are getting trapped. Oh my god, that is such an effective trap. Oh, I can't watch it. We're gonna laugh at some conservatives for fun, because they do be misinforming people. Press Progress is one of the best actually news agencies in Canada. Is shelves misspelled there? What the fuck? What? What's going on there? Why is shelves misspelled? Shelves. Empty Canadian grocery store shelves could become a larger problem. Stop. One of Aaron, that's gonna put on dark mode real quick. This is just too bright. Oh wow, yeah, see, I was all washed out and stuff. Holy cow. One of Aaron O'Toole's Conservative MPs is holding up a photo of a British supermarket as evidence of empty Canadian grocery store shelves. On January 21st, rookie Conservative MP Melissa Lantsman tweeted a petition calling on the federal government to reverse the mandate on requirements that truckers crossing the US Canada be vaccinated. Oh, right. There's like this big, like truckers are blocking the road. Like now? You're blocking the road now? Yeah, look. This is so funny. That is just so funny. You cannot. This is, oh man, this just I almost want to follow her just to. Why is shelves spelled? Please help me answer this question. Okay, all right. Lantsman, a former corporate lobbyist who served as Doug Ford's War Room Director and main spokesperson during the 2018 Ontario election, made headlines during the 2021 federal election, going door knocking with an anti-lockdown MPP, member of provincial parliament, who was kicked out of Ford's caucus for his extreme views on COVID-19. Lantsman's tweet included the graphic featuring a photo of a perplexed woman looking at an empty grocery shelf. This is Canadian Conservatives for you. This is so good. So good. So funny. In a very Canadian way. Do you guys notice? You guys don't notice that it's misspelled? What's going on here? They spelled the word shelves correctly. What is happening? Why am I the only one noticing this? This is press progress. How did you miss that? Okay, it was sourced from iStock, right? A young Caucasian female stands looking concerned at the empty shelves in a supermarket. Yeah, that looks like an iStock photo. Which means oh my god. The stock photo company confirms it was not taken in Canada, taken in the UK. Actually taken in northern England, just outside Newcastle. Additional photos from the series show the same young Caucasian female in despair wandering the British. Oh my god. The photos carry titles like panic buying, no food, and the world's gone crazy. Wow, this is funny. Yada yada yada. Okay, I think that's it. That's about as funny as it gets. Super good. Okay, this was amazing. Let me kill the music. Sorry about that.
8,500 troops to Ukraine, possibly.
Thank you, guys.
Will you take questions on inflation then?
Let's move. Thank you. Thank you
Do you
all.
think inflation is a political liability?
That's a great asset. More inflation. What a stupid son of a bitch.
That's so funny. So essentially a reporter asked if inflation, Peter Ducey, he's got a couple, I can't remember what's his deal. Something's up with this guy. He always asks really dumb questions. He asked, will you take questions about inflation? Do you think inflation is a political liability ahead of the midterms? No, that's a great asset. More inflation. What a stupid son. It's so funny. Okay, that's it. Just dunking on a dumb reporter, I guess, like asking dumb questions. Oh, that's why he is the son of Fox and Friends co-host. Oh, okay, there it is. That explains a lot. Yeah, look at him. Yeah, he has some dumb questions. Under capitalism, it's normal to let children go hungry, let banks force people out of their homes, let sick people die for lack of access to healthcare. But the idea that billionaires could just be less rich, not poor, not struggling, just less rich, is considered insane. Yeah, that's all right. Oh yeah, so this is crazy. There's a new COVID variant. January 24th, CBS 12 News. We have a better source of this? Boston, New York Times. We got who here? Okay, so take this with a grain of salt. We don't know how true this is. Let's see what the video says.
Continuing coverage on the coronavirus crisis, top health officials are
COVID
cautiously
crisis.
optimistic that we are turning the corner in the fight against Omicron. Cases are dropping in Florida and many other parts of the country.
Yeah, but we may not be out of the woods just yet. In fact, there's a brand new variant on the rise overseas. Our Lexi Nall tells us more about it. She joins us with the story.
Jim Lully, COVID cases and hospitalizations are both down, but this virus continues to mutate, and a new strain has been detected in at least 40 different countries.
It looks like this could be a problem coming down the road, but whether or not it actually turns into a problem or not still remains to be seen.
Infectious disease expert Dr. Thomas Unash is keeping a close eye on a new subvariant of Omicron scientists have labeled BA.2, also called the stealth variant, because it's very difficult to detect.
We are going to see a lot of variants come along. The real question is whether they actually have some sort of a selective advantage and can really explode like Omicron or Delta did.
Yeah, exactly.
Unash says there's no telling yet how serious this stealth variant will be. But the World Health Organization reports that the strain is on the rise in dozens of countries, including the U.S.
But it hit me harder than I expected it would.
Margaret Schmidt is fully vaccinated and boosted, but she still managed to catch Omicron this month. And experts say that people who experienced breakthrough cases like Margaret could be better protected against new strains like BA.2.
This Omicron, it's acting like it's a super booster and it's jacking up that IgA, which means that those people who
IgA?
have gotten the Omicron infection are probably going to be really well protected even against infection, not just against disease moving forward, which is a really, really good sign.
Now, Margaret's hoping her newfound super immunity will protect her if the new strain gains a foothold in Florida.
It's a comfort to go out and not be as afraid of getting it, but at the same time, I know the reinfection rate is supposed to be pretty high with Omicron.
Experts still don't know how the vaccines will hold up against the new strain, but the world...
Bunch of questions, nobody knows. Sounds about right. The stealth Omicron. Oh no, everybody. This was scary. Mexican journalist who told president she feared for her life was shot dead. There was a picture circulating, I couldn't find it, of her dog sitting at the front door of her home. Yeah, it's really grim. Okay, so we've got a couple other crazy news items. This was in Germany. Apparently there's a shooting. An 18-year-old who shot a gunman. Oh, this is 160%. A gunman who shot 4 people. This is a rare mass shooting in Germany. No criminal record. Opened fire and fled. One of the 4 people died. Wow. He had bought 2 guns abroad and was acting alone. We don't know the motive. No political, religious motivations. Very strange. Just a rando. This is fun. This is from Ars Technica. Hacktivists say they hacked Belarus rail system to stop the Russian military buildup. They used ransomware. Yeah. If confirmed. So we don't know if this is true. Hacktivists in Belarus said on Monday they had infected the network of the country's state-run railroad system with ransomware and would provide the decryption key only if Belarus President Lukashenko stopped aiding Russian troops ahead of a possible invasion of Ukraine. They wrote on Telegram. Bell ZHD, at the command of the terrorist Lukashenko, these days allows the occupying troops to enter our land. As part of the Peklo cyber campaign, we encrypted the bulk of the servers, databases, and workstations of the Bell ZHD in order to slow down and disrupt the operation of the road. The backups have been destroyed. Dozens of databases have been cyber attacked, including AS SLED, AS USO GDP, SAP, ACPRED, Uprava, IRC, etc. Automation and security systems were deliberately not affected by a cyber attack in order to avoid emergency situations. Huh. Wow. Release of the 50 political prisoners who are most in need of medical assistance. This is interesting. Preventing the presence of Russian troops on the territory of Belarus. Wow. Okay. That's interesting. Oh, it keeps going. So this was interesting. Oh boy, it is how long? It is too long. 18 pages. But apparently in this is some like crazy there's this company called Theta Care, and some employees left to go work at a competitor, and they sued the employees, trying to force them to keep their jobs at like a lower wage or something crazy. And here are some highlights. Quote, with this frantic last-minute lawsuit, ThedaCare attempts to convert its own poor management into a disruptive personal emergency for everyone, anyone but itself. This is like the lawyers for the other company, the competitor. ThedaCare has only itself to blame for failing to maintain a competitive work environment for its medical staff, opting instead to underpay its essential workers, and even refusing to make a matching offer to these employees when given ample opportunity to do so. The group's resignation was the near inevitable result of ThedaCare telling its employees they were not valuable enough to retain. ThedaCare refused to accept the resignations and changed their status to PRN Associate, an on-call designation without their consent. This one's amazing. Like, they went from full-time to on-call after they resigned. It was like, no, you're not resigning. You're on call now. While ThedaCare touts its significant investment in developing its trauma care program, it failed to invest in its most important asset, its own employees. Even as it made more money as a result of its certifications, ThedaCare failed to adequately compensate its caregivers. Had it done so, perhaps it would not have lost them to another facility. ThedaCare has multiple alternatives, it just appears unwilling to pay for them. So yeah, just some lawyers just crushing it. Here's the brief. So yeah. Oh yeah, and here is the WHO on that SARS-CoV and stuff. And this is basically saying things change. I don't want to go through this. It's long and dense. This we are going to go through because this is an incredibly, like, Jane Mayer is one of the best political writers. She did a book called Dark Money, and just like, yeah, it was a very influential writer. Really good book, made big waves, and it covered like sort of the creep of money into politics in America. And this is such a beautifully done picture. It just like captures what this piece is about. Is Ginny Thomas a threat to the Supreme Court? She's the wife of Clarence Thomas, a famously quiet judge who will fall asleep during oral arguments because that's how little he thinks about them. And all of a sudden, he's starting to talk a lot more. And in this image, you can see like the colors of the people who went to the Capitol, the January 6th riot, and how they just blend into her shirt. And she's right beside, you know, one of the most powerful people. It's an incredibly well done image. So beautiful. So before we get to that, apparently there's this developer. This video went viral, and it's about how NFTs are a pure scam. So we're gonna watch that.
Hi there, I'm Christopher Natsume, and I want to talk to you a little bit about
I'm just gonna go to the washroom.
something I said on LinkedIn. Specifically, what I said on LinkedIn is NFTs are a pure scam, blockchain gaming is a pyramid scheme, and play to earn is not only a scam, it's deeply immoral. Now, when I posted that, I had a few people that agreed, a few people disagreed. A couple people asked me to elaborate. And I started to write something to elaborate. And I realized when I started it that it was more than I wanted to write. And I don't have time or energy for that. So I thought I would do a quick video response and walk through my rationale for this, because this is important to me. And I want to explain why it's important to me. I've been making games now since 1992. I have made strategy games, casual games. I've made first-person shooters. I've made, I don't even know what I've made. I stopped counting somewhere around 50 games. And it's very likely you've played games that I've been involved with, whether you play casual games like Awakening or whatever, you play first-person shooters like Far Cry. I've been involved in a lot of stuff. And I have always been in the game industry for one simple reason. I love games. I think that what we do at our highest, brightest moments is to bring a level of interaction and joy and fun and community to the world that is difficult to find in any other form of entertainment. At our brightest moments, games can be a wonderful, beautiful force for good. And I have cherished my time in the industry being part of a community that makes these wonderful things. That's why I'm here. And what I have seen in the last 2 years is one of the most cynical, painful, destructive attacks on our industry that I have seen in decades of working in video games.
We're going to speed this up.
It started with free-to-play, but it is what is happening now in this crazy NFT, blockchain, play-to-earn bullshit is so destructive that I think it may actually do permanent, irreparable damage to our industry. And it is time for somebody to say no. So let me explain this in a little bit more detail. And I don't know what everyone's experience is coming into this with blockchain or NFTs or play-to-earn or whatever. So I'll start from the very beginning. What's an NFT? So an NFT is essentially an object that sits on the blockchain, and it's a permanent object. And it has what is called a smart contract. And what a smart contract is, it's a fancy word, and there's a lot of fancy words in this that techno people have made to make this seem more obfuscated than it really is. It's basically just a little snippet of code. And that little snippet of code could be something as tiny as a link to an image on the internet, which is what a lot of NFTs are. If you've thought about the NFT art world and all of these, I own a meme cat or whatever, that's essentially what that is. It's a little link to it. And that's a whole grift and a whole scam that I'm not going to get into. It is a grift and it is a scam, but that's not what we're talking about today. What we're talking about today is specifically where this intersects with gaming. And where it intersects with gaming is the idea that we can take that smart contract and create a permanent in-game item. That's what everyone's pushing right now. So why would we do that? So the ostensible problem that we're trying to solve is, let's pretend I play World of Warcraft, game everybody knows. And in playing World of Warcraft, I'm going to invest a lot of time and energy and however much a monthly subscription rate is in money into generating objects in World of Warcraft. I'm going to kill creatures and they're going to drop swords and I'm going to sell those swords and get gold and buy the armor that I want, blah, blah, blah. And instead of seeing that as, a spent cost and the cost of playing games, people want to see that as an investment, as though I were buying something of value. And they're concerned that at some point in the process, Blizzard, which I guess is Microsoft now, is going to shut off the servers. And when they shut off the servers, I'm going to lose my investment. All that time and energy that I spent in generating armor or whatever in World of Warcraft is all lost because that all goes away because the server has turned it off. Or perhaps instead of that, I was playing a game and I wasn't excited by it anymore. I didn't enjoy it anymore. I wanted to move to another game. And I want to bring my investment of time and energy into another game with me. And the idea is that we can do that through the use of NFTs. So if we look at those types.
Right. And I think as an artist explained earlier, you can't just take assets and swap them into different games. Just from an artist perspective, you're going to have clashes of art style, theme, color palettes, all sorts of things that I'm not educated enough to really go into. But he seemed really confident about it. And just thinking of a game like Borderlands compared to any other game, has a very specific cell shader style or whatever, a little cartoonish, it doesn't really meld. You usually have to sort of remix it or adapt it into your game's theme if you're borrowing characters.
Items in a game, sword, a piece of armor, a mount that I might ride. And instead of making it a ledger entry on a database at Microsoft, it becomes an item on the chain. And I say, okay, I got this piece of armor, which means you're going to generate an NFT. That NFT belongs to me, and it exists outside of the game. So if you shut down your game, I still have my NFT. I still have this thing that has value. And I can take it to somebody else's game, or I can do whatever. Anyone who wants to make an opportunity for me to use my NFT, I can then use that NFT on whatever that opportunity somebody outside of World of Warcraft has created. I want to be clear at this point that World of Warcraft doesn't do this. I'm just using that as an example because everyone knows that game.
Right.
World of Warcraft still operates under a subscription model and has nothing at this point to do with NFTs. So this thing that they want to do, just from the very basic level, is unworkable and undoable. And I'll explain why. I've been a game designer for decades, and I have created economies, and I have built worlds, and and I'm telling you from that experience.
Created economies. Amazing.
You can take an item, let's say the Helmet of Nor from World of Warcraft. I don't think there is such thing, but pretend there's a Helmet of Nor, and you win the Helmet of Nor, and you say, I don't want to play World of Warcraft anymore. I'm going to take my Helmet of Nor into your game, and I'm going to use it in your game. Well, here's the problem. My game is a film noir thriller set in 1950s Los Angeles.
Right.
What the fuck you going to do with this helmet? Well, this helmet in World of Warcraft gave me +1 to my strength, and also it increased the drop of red potions when I killed orcs.
Exactly.
Okay, my film noir game doesn't have +1. We don't have armor. Oh, we don't have orcs, and we don't have red potions. So what does any of that do? It doesn't do anything, right? It's meaningless in my game. So I can't accept your
Correct.
object, right? It has no. And let's even assume for a moment that it was another fantasy game. It wasn't World of Warcraft. It was World of Boarcraft, and I made everything so similar that you can bring your helmet in here, and we have exactly the same stats or whatever. I still don't know if everything that you do technically with it matches up. Do I have a helmet that looks like that in my game? Because somebody would have had to make that, because the smart contract is not big enough to hold the data files that would have the animations and the art and the whatever. That can't come with the object. That has to actually exist in the game that I bring the object into. And I don't know if I've built that or if I haven't built that. And I don't know how many bugs are generated when you're trying to bring stuff into my game that I didn't even know existed because it was made in somebody else's game. It's unworkable. The whole thing is
Like anyone who has like gone down the rabbit hole of modding a game knows exactly what he's talking about. Like there's so many opportunities for different people's code to conflict with each other because of just like they might see things differently or might use the same word or just like really simple stuff, like a bunch of stuff.
Absolutely unworkable. Let's say it was, though. Let's say somehow you sorted out all of those millions of problems and you created a system where you could bring that stuff back and forth. I have created economies in video games, from MMOs to very small games, and even in the smallest, simplest of games, an economy that has no outside influence, that does not allow bringing objects in from other places. It's a purely contained economy. Is a very fragile thing. And just through player actions, you can actually break that economy very easily. There are people that do nothing in game companies but manage and nurture those economies to make sure that they remain fun and interesting and that they ramp up and blah, 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 blah.
I think there was a famous example where, oh gosh, what was the game? It's like a space game. Economy crash. EVE Online, right? Yeah, it had a massive economy crash. Like its built-in game or something like that. You know,
to introduce the
2012.
idea that you could just drop a bunch of random shit into that anytime you wanted from games that you may not even know exist, and it's all just going to magically work. That is the kind of bullshit that comes from somebody who has never made a video game in their life. It's not physically possible. It's not doable, right? This whole thing is unworkable, right? Let's pretend it was. Let's pretend that those problems, which are very real and insurmountable, don't exist. And you can just randomly bring crap into my game, and it all works, and the balance is perfect, and it's all great. Even then, it's totally unworkable, and I'll tell you why. Let's say you create a game and you've got objects that you can trade and everything's going great in your game. And some guy is playing this game over there that you had nothing to do with, made by an entirely different studio, but is using whatever the same, you've linked your currencies and blah, 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 it all works, right? And they get sick of playing that game. He comes over to your game with his $2,000 worth of whale shit. You know, he's got all of his, great big huge helmets and armor and whatever. He's pimped out to the max. And he comes into your game and he's never given you a dime. And he starts raging through your game.
Right.
Everyone who starts your game with nothing, they got to fight this dude or interact with this dude or compete with this dude who's got all this crap that they never paid you a dime for, right?
Right.
Why would you want that? What is good about that? It's even worse than that. If it just stopped there, it would be bad enough. But it gets even worse because that person can now come into your game and start selling stuff. Start randomly selling whatever the hell he wants. And he can undercut you because you, when you're selling stuff from your studio, you're taking that money and paying artists and designers and programmers and studio musicians. I just hit my guitar. Studio musicians and all kinds of other people. All those people got to get paid. That's what you're doing with the money you earned from this guy. What's this guy doing with the money that he nothing. He's just played a game for a while and now he's got a bunch of accumulated wealth that he can just spread out. You want to charge $5 for the Sword of the Sun? Well, he can charge $4 for the Sword of the Sun. He keeps the $4 and your $5 has to go pay people. It's unworkable, right? It's absolutely unworkable.
I don't know if it's just because he's at 1.5, but this dude's really animated. He's very upset about this issue. It's great.
So let's pretend all that wasn't true.
Okay.
And it is, right? All of that is untrue. I should be able to, right now, just stop and say, do you get it? Do you get that this is unworkable? I should be able to just stop right now and say this whole thing that you want to do with
bunch of good
gaming,
reasons.
It has been bullshit from the beginning. It is bullshit now, and it will be bullshit 2 years from now. It is a mountain of bullshit that goes all the way to the bottom, right? And what blows my mind, what I cannot understand, is there are people with MBAs, there are venture capital companies, there are people who understand how economics work that somehow think that this makes sense. It is an investable opportunity. It's as though we said to you, you're going to go to McDonald's, and every time you go to McDonald's and eat a burger, you're going to get burger points. And every time you get those burger points from McDonald's, you can add them all up, and at some point, you can just come to McDonald's and say, I'm done. I'm done paying for burgers. I paid for 2 years for my burgers. I'm all done paying for burgers. Now you just got to give me free burgers because I got enough burger points. Not only that, I can take my burger points because I earned them here. I built value, even though what I was actually doing was consuming entertainment. I've built value through my bullshit burger points, and so now I can take my bullshit burger points over to Wendy's or Taco Bell or Burger King, and I can say to them, I already paid. I paid over at McDonald's. I paid for 2 years of burgers. It's not fair to ask me to pay for burgers here at Burger King, despite the fact that you've never given Burger King a dime. Heck, not only can I get my free burgers at Burger King, I can go down to the auto parts store, get a brand new clutch for my Subaru because it's all supposed to be fucking interchangeable and obfuscated. So how the hell does AutoZone pay for its Subaru parts? Where does that money come from? And anybody with 10 seconds of sense knows that this is all bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. I think he's just raging at this point. But yeah, I think he made his point pretty clearly. Okay, let's get into the main stack. This is going to be interesting. Behind closed doors, Justice Clarence Thomas's wife is working with many groups directly involved in controversial cases before the court. Huh? Isn't that curious? All right, just gonna pull up chat. Oh, we can also listen to it.
Autumn presents
A Reporter at Large, published in the print issue of The New Yorker with the headline, "Is Ginny Thomas a Threat to the Supreme Court?" Written by Jane Mayer. Read by Julia Whalen.
Oh my God, it's almost an hour long.
In December, Chief Justice John Roberts released his...
Oh my God, it's almost an hour long. How is it almost an hour long? Yeah, I guess. Maybe I can't just straight up read this. It's like a feat of strength. Whoa, you're such a long article. Okay, we'll see how far we can get. In December, Chief Justice John Roberts released his year-end report on the federal judiciary. According to a recent Gallup poll, the Supreme Court has its lowest public approval rating in history, in part because it is viewed as being overly politicized. President Joe Biden, and let's make me a bit bigger just because some public narration. There we go. Joe Biden recently established a bipartisan... Ooh, and let's put on some music. That's a good idea as well. Ooh, you're loud. Okay. Joe Biden recently established a bipartisan commission to consider reforms to the court, and members of Congress have introduced legislation that would require justices to adhere to the same types of ethics standards as other judges. Roberts' report, however, defiantly warned everyone to back off. Quote, "The judiciary's power to manage its internal affairs insulates courts from inappropriate political influence," he wrote. His statement followed a series of defensive speeches from members of the court's conservative wing, which now holds a supermajority of 6-3. Last fall, Justice Clarence Thomas, in an address at Notre Dame, accused the media of spreading the false notion that the justices are merely politicians in robes. Such criticism, he said, quote, "makes it sound as though you're just always going right to your personal preference," adding, "they think you become like a politician." The claim that the justices' opinions are politically neutral is becoming increasingly hard to accept, especially from Thomas, whose wife, Ginny Thomas, is a vocal right-wing activist. She has declared that America is in existential danger because of the, quote, "deep state" and the, quote, "fascist left," which includes, quote, "transsexual fascists." Thomas, a lawyer who runs a small political lobbying firm, Liberty Consulting, has become a prominent member of various hardline groups. Her political activism has caused controversy for years. For the most part, it has been dismissed as the harmless action of an independent spouse, but now the court appears likely to secure victories for her allies in a number of highly polarizing cases on abortion, affirmative action, and gun rights. Many Americans first became aware of Ginny Thomas's activism on January 6th, 2021. That morning, before the Stop the Steal rally in Washington, D.C. turned into an assault on the Capitol, resulting in the deaths of at least 5 people, she cheered on the supporters of President Donald Trump who had gathered to overturn Biden's election. In a Facebook post that went viral, she linked to a news item about the protests, writing, quote, "Love MAGA people." Shortly afterward, she posted about Ronald Reagan's famous "A Time for Choosing" speech. Her next status update said, quote, "God bless each of you standing up or praying." It seems like it's in all caps. 2 days after the insurrection, she added the disclaimer to her feed, noting that she'd written the post, quote, "before violence in U.S. Capitol." the posts are no longer public. That's why there's no link. Later that January, the Washington Post revealed that she had also been agitating about Trump's loss on a private listserv, Thomas Clerk World, which includes former law clerks of Justice Thomas's. The online discussion had been contentious. John Eastman, which, if you've been following this closely, is a name written in fire right now. He circulated a PowerPoint describing how to do the legal coup d'etat. John Eastman, a former Thomas clerk and a key instigator of the lie that Trump actually won in 2020, was on the same side as Ginny Thomas, and he drew rebukes. According to the Post, Thomas eventually apologized to the group for causing internal rancor. Artemis Ward, a political scientist at Northern Illinois University and a co-author of Sorcerer's Apprentices, a history of Supreme Court clerks, believes that the incident confirmed her outsized role. Quote, Virginia Thomas has direct access to Thomas's clerk, Ward said. Clarence Thomas is now the court's senior member, having served for 30 years. And Ward estimates that there are, quote, something like 120 people on that listserv. In Ward's view, they comprise, quote, an elite right-wing commando movement, end quote. Justice Thomas, he says, doesn't post on the listserv, but his wife, quote, is advocating for things directly. Ward added, it's unprecedented. I have never seen a justice's wife as involved. Yikes. Clarence and Ginny Thomas declined to be interviewed for this article. In recent years, Justice Thomas, long one of the court's most reticent members, has been speaking up more in oral arguments. His wife, meanwhile, has become less publicly visible, but she has remained busy, aligning herself with many activists who have brought issues in front of the court. She has been one of the directors of CNP Action, a dark money wing of the conservative pressure group, the Council for National Policy. CNP Action, behind closed doors, connects wealthy donors with some of the most radical right-wing figures in America. Ginny Thomas has also been on the advisory board of Turning Point USA, a pro-Trump student group, whose founder, Charlie Clerk, boasted of sending boatloads of protesters to Washington on January 6th. Yeah, if you're in like left-wing Twitch political spaces, you know who that is. I'm going to turn the music down a bit. Stephen Gillers, a law professor at NYU and a prominent judicial ethicist, told me, quote, I think Ginny Thomas is behaving horribly, and she's hurt the Supreme Court and the administration of justice. It's reprehensible. If you could take a secret poll of the other 8 justices, I have no doubt that they are appalled by Virginia Thomas's behavior. But what can they do? Gillers thinks that the Supreme Court should be bound by a code of conduct, which it isn't, just as all lower court judges in the federal system are. That code requires a judge to recuse himself from hearing any case in which personal entanglements could lead a fair-minded member of the public to question his impartiality. Gillers stressed that, quote, it's an appearance test, adding, it doesn't require an actual conflict. The reason we use an appearance test is because we say the appearance of justice is as important as the fact of justice itself. The Constitution offers only one remedy for misconduct on the Supreme Court, impeachment. This was attempted once in 1804, but it resulted in an acquittal, underscoring the independence of the judicial branch. Since then, only one justice, Abe Fortas, has been forced to step down. He resigned in 1969 after members of Congress threatened to impeach him over alleged financial conflicts of interest. Another justice, William O. Douglas, an environmental activist, pushed the limits of propriety by serving on the board of the Sierra Club. In 1962, he resigned from the board, acknowledging that there was a chance the group would engage in litigation that could reach the court. The historian Douglas Brinkley, who was writing a book about the environmental movement, told me, quote, I think Bobby and Jack Kennedy told Douglas to cool his jets. In recent years, Democrats have been trying to impose stronger ethics standards on the justices, a response in part to what Justice Sonia Sotomayor has described as the stench of partisanship on the court. Wow. In 2016, Republicans in Congress, in an unprecedented act, refused to let President Barack Obama fill a vacancy on the court. Very famous. Led by Mitch McConnell. Trump subsequently pushed through the appointment of 3 hardline conservative justices, literally going against the deathbed wish of Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Last summer, Democrats in Congress introduced a bill that would require the Judicial Conference of the United States to create a binding code of conduct for members of the Supreme Court. They also proposed legislation that would require more disclosures about the financial backers behind amicus briefs, arguments submitted by friends of the court who are supporting one side in the case. So far, these proposals haven't gone anywhere, but Gillers notes that there are extant laws circumscribing the ethical behavior of all federal judges, including the justices. Arguably, Clarence Thomas has edged unusually close to testing them. All judges, even those in the court, are required to recuse themselves from any case in which their spouse is, quote, a party to the proceeding, or is an officer, director, or trustee of an organization that is a party to the case. Ginny Thomas has not been a named party in any case on the court's docket, nor is she litigating in any such case. But she has held leadership positions at conservative pressure groups that have either been involved in cases before the court or have had members engaged in such cases. In 2019, she announced a political project called Crowdsourcers and said that one of her 4 partners would be the founder of Project Veritas. Oh my God, James O'Keefe. Project Veritas tries to embarrass progressives by making secret videos of them, and last year petitioned the court to enjoin Massachusetts from enforcing a state law that bans the surreptitious taping of public officials. Really? Another partner in Crowdsourcers, Ginny Thomas said in her announcement, was Cleta Mitchell, the chairman of the Public Interest Legal Foundation, a conservative election law nonprofit. It too has had business before the court, filing amicus briefs in cases centering on the democratic process. Thomas also currently serves on the advisory board of the National Association of Scholars, a group promoting conservative values in academia, which has filed an amicus brief before the court in a potentially groundbreaking affirmative action lawsuit against Harvard. And, though nobody knew it at the time, Ginny Thomas was an undisclosed paid consultant at the conservative pressure group, the Center for Security Policy, when its founder, Frank Gaffney, submitted an amicus brief to the court supporting Trump's Muslim travel ban. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through this. We are only like a quarter through. This is hella long. I recommend you go read this piece. Drop the link in the chat. And yeah, we're actually going to, I think that's it for news and politics. I think we're going to move on to some video games. I don't think my voice can keep up. All right, let's do this. We're going to get some, yeah, it's about like an hour's worth of news and politics and about an hour's worth of gaming. Okay. Just bringing up Outer Wilds. Oh, and I'm just going to change up get into it. Sun's coming up. just gonna bring up chat. Okay. We're going to go to the alien ship. I'm going to bring up chat again. Did we learn anything? I don't think so. Got a couple question marks in the sealed vault. Still don't know how to get in there. But we kind of found... Yeah, I think I have an idea of what to do. And we haven't figured out that hull breach, which was kind of frustrating. This one. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna bring up chat. Okay, we're there. We made it to the stranger. Look at this sweet ship. Ooh, baby. Oh, look at this landing. Okay. So we're gonna go out through here. We're gonna go pick up that artifact, and then we're gonna go to that like little cabin in the cave and see if we get closer. So first stop. We get this thing. Still don't know what it does. But I feel it's important, and I feel there's a reason they put it at the very beginning. Okay. Now we're gonna go through, skip this city. This little outpost. Across the rapids. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and then I think we gotta go over. Yeah. Right here. Okay, and then we come around this, and it leads us to this like secret cave. Secret cave. Okay, here's the secret cave. Oh, fuel. Article does not fit. Okay, let's drop that. We're gonna exit. Now, this isn't the answer. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Got a slide reel. Oh, and this one has like that symbol. Okay. And it goes in now. Dang, what? What do I do? No, I don't know what to do. Dang. It says there's more to explore here, but how do I turn that on? It's got chains that go up. But up to where? Doesn't really show. There's nothing down here. Ooh, what's this? Nothing. 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 Just somewhere to fall into. Okay. This just leads up to what I already know. Dang, really? That's it? Shit. Now I'm really stumped. I thought if I brought the artifact, I might get a bit closer. Can we get up top? You know what I mean? Yeah, I've got to like turn that on somehow. There's no clues as to where that chain goes. Okay. Okay, there must be something in that area. Uh-oh. Like maybe there's a building. Power just turned on. Maybe. Nothing here. Just broken stuff. I can feel the clock ticking. I don't know. Been up here, just shows the secret location. How do I burn? I gotta figure out how to use this thing. It's essentially the key. Is that something? No? So just a burned down church? This just leads away. Dang, I'm pretty stumped, eh? Feel like I'm still just chewing around the edges. Okay, let's see if maybe I just have to like come around to this spot. Okay, we're gonna like skip through this area. And where's somewhere we can't... Oh, this area. Oh, I can't get there unless I took the right passage, I think. Oh, dang. Damn you. Am I proper stuck? Oh my goodness. Actually stuck. Actually just stuck against the river. Shit. What do I do? Go like that, maybe? There we go. No? Can't get that. Can't stick that landing either. Oh, jeez. Oh my god, is this thing gonna break on me? Go across to here. I think there's like a secret passageway. No, I just have to try to get up into here. Wait, what's going on? Ah. We still haven't figured out like the passcode to get into one of the last areas. I think it's the last area? Wait. Oh yeah, I gotta like climb up. Okay, there's that strange symbol we've seen. Massive chains. So that must mean the gate. Or no, the anchor. The bell? What is it? Like an anchor or a bell? Okay. Made it here. That's the elevator down. This is where we can watch the sun explode. Nothing else going on. Erg. Okay, this thing's getting energy. But nothing else works. And there's nothing else here? I feel like I need this artifact to burn the scrolls. Like that's the goal. But I don't know how or where. Oh boy. Look for a boat. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Did the bridge just give? It must have. Oh boy. Oh boy, I almost died. I can't believe I didn't. Is there something down there? Oh. Oh, 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 oh. I'm like stuck in the undertow. Can't like move. Oh. Almost died. Okay. Now what? Oh, I was about to die actually. Electricity would have got me. No, it definitely can't get there. Severely confused. Let's see if we go to the anchor. We'll go underneath the anchor. Maybe there's a way to like raise it? No. Okay, I don't want to lose this. Maybe that's why that tower is there, so that you can lose your boat and get another one. Okay. No, I don't. So, no, I can't use this to... Oh, God, what do I do? What is the secret? I don't understand. It's like that thing. Don't know, don't know, don't know. Okay. And yeah, let's find out if that boat is supposed to be there for me. I don't know. Oh yeah. So it's a way to get to that and to keep going. Okay. Hey, what's going on over there? Now I've been up here. It's curious that you can still get to it after the thing falls. After the dam falls. Why? Okay, another viewing room. This is just an outpost. Okay. That's where that thing is. Something else I'm missing, maybe? We can get into there. Yeah, and it needs, yeah, that thing. broken. Can't use it. Oh, and it also looks very similar. Oh, that's interesting. This is broken and it looks very similar to... Yeah, and this is the part I don't understand. What the hell does that mean? Is that the tower? That must be the tower. And it connects to the base. Like it sort of directs the whole thing. And it needs to be turned on. I think this is sort of like the end game. This is where I'm trying to get to at the end of the day. But is that it? It's just a clue? Oh man, I'm so stumped. Can I get up and out of here? They did just give me a full tank. Maybe? Okay. Okay. That's looking good. Cool. Up and over. Okay, don't fall. That's death. So we can get up here. Almost worth it to go back to the ship. I don't think I can after the dam bursts. Unless I went to the right one with the elevator. Okay, I can get back to there. Leapfrog across. Officially run out of time. Yeah, it's a bit of a bad run. I'm having a hard time. Oh. Oh. Yeah, okay. Nothing special going on here. Just to the screen room. Okay, let's give ourselves up to the flow of the river. Maybe there's like stuff I missed. Anything change? I mean, we can like kind of walk all across this. Kind of convenient. All right, let's do it. Whoa. Okay, I'm just gonna go pee. Okay, I'm getting rocked, so we're gonna look up some spoiler-safe hints. Okay, let's see here. Let's see, it's actually echoes of the eye. Yeah, hints guide. There we go. Mid game. Some places become inaccessible once the dam broke out and flooded the stranger. Okay, yeah. But it also means that a submerged structure that was hidden beneath the water is showing up now that the water level has right. Are you sure you have watched all the slide reels in Cinder Isles? Some of them contain pretty crucial information about the tall island. A place tucked in a little corner that easily be missed seems to be a broken bridge, regardless if the dam is broken. Another way to access it. Got there. Right by the dam, there seems to be a lone house with closed door. Pretty useless locked gate right by that you can just jump through. A slide reel shows an explosion on the outside of the stranger. That might be worth exploring. So yeah, I guess we didn't find that explosion. I looked pretty hard for it though, I remember. Cinder Isles slide burning room. There's more to explore here. Explored the ever-living crap out of that though. Found a slide reel that shows an explosion blowing a hole in the side of the stranger. Okay, we're gonna try to do that. Dang. Alright, let's try to search the outside. Now, if I remember correctly, it was on the other side. It was on the dark side, but I remember looking all over that. Maybe it's just like super small. Okay. I thought it was like... Ooh boy, this is tough. Okay, we're looking for a little hole. Maybe something that I can fit through. It's spinning on me, so it's hard to... Is that a hole? Just a little glare, maybe? Still no hole. I'm pretty sure it was on... this side? Oops. 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 Don't do that. Uh-oh. My left thruster's gone. Uh-oh. I'm actually falling out of orbit. Shit. Shit. Are you all fixed? Can I? Oh jeez, I'm a bad driver. Okay, we're all fixed. Okay, I guess we'll try searching the other side of it. Or if we wait long enough, maybe... Yeah, like... I'm gonna look on this side. It's nice and brightly lit. The sun's right on it. Just don't really see any damage. And I don't think it's on this side. Maybe there? No? What about that? What's that? Just a doodad? Yeah, I feel like they would have put it on the dark side, just to fuck with you. Okay. We're gonna try again. I'm looking all over for this. People say that it's there. Maybe I gotta expand my mind. It's not like in this area. Dang. Okay, let's try to maybe land the ship and go out. Perfect landing. Whoa. Sure. Okay. I remember this being very painful last time. Like you just couldn't see anything. Also like a lot slower. But okay. I'm gonna try to go like straight this way. I've already used so much fuel up. Did I... Wow, I can't see anything. Is my flashlight even on? Whoa. Maybe this is a bad idea. I didn't realize how pitch dark it would be. Oh yeah, this is a bad idea. Literally can't see anything. Okay. Dang. I know there's some... I know there's something out there. It's not like a... Oh. Okay, we're trying again. Oh. Looking for that hole. So they designed it so that you can't do this. Okay, there we go. It's so hard to drive in 3D space. Maybe it's where one of the lights is broken? Ah, fuck. Oh. Oh my god. Yikes. Are my headlights still working? Not really, eh? Oh my god. Okay, this is like a big disaster. Anything else? Man, I'm a bad driver. The hole? Oh, I can't even fuck it. Okay. Go. No, I swear I already did this. It says that there's a hole somewhere. But I can't find it. And it's not like that's an entrance. Maybe I just gotta get out and get in there. See for myself. We got lights here. Got some odd. Yeah, but it's not like. Yeah, there's nothing in there. Dang, what's going on? No, nothing there. Oh, this isn't good. Can't see anything that way. Yikes, this is hard. Oh wait, how about somewhere along here? Along this angle. No? Okay, that was like my last last good guess. Huh. A little confused. Yikes. Okay, that was disappointing. It's not like some secret in here. Remember, there's like a back entrance. There's no like opening here? No? Dang. What is it? Even with clues, I can't figure it out. Okay, we got here before the dam burst. That's good. How soon will the dam burst? Pretty soon. Now, what were some of the other clues? Okay, we're gonna really check through the Cinder Isles. Oh, wait, is this the Cinder Isles? No, I don't think so. This is it. Oh! Wow. Am I safe up here? Oh boy! Look at it go. Okay, so I think maybe I should try. So the water level is gonna lower. So where? Like for instance, can I get under that now? Well, just kind of handing it to me. check out, see if there's like a back entrance to here. No. Oh, I lost my boat. Oh, dang nabbit. Oh no, here it is. No. Okay, good. So yeah, any places I can get to that I couldn't before? Water's higher here now. So what's over here? Is this somewhere I could get to before? Is this just a place with the boat? Or the... Yeah. It's just this location. But wait. Right? Get into here. Maybe there's somewhere I can get to that's different. Yeah, and this doesn't do anything. Okay. Can get here. Maybe something's broken. Ah. This is still pretty intact. That fire. What's with that fire? It's facing it? They don't look like they're getting electricity. He's getting electricity. He's getting electricity. Well, how about that one? That one doesn't seem to be. Oh geez, what do I do? Is there a boat? There's a boat right there. Huh? So maybe somewhere I can get to here? Like underneath? Okay, that doesn't look special. Let's not get swept up in the current now. Nothing really changes about here. I didn't just lose my boat again, did I? Must be something new about this area. Ah. Yeah, we've been here. Oh, the physics. Nothing special going on. Yeah, I'm proper stumped. What other clues we got? Dang. Alright, I guess this runs over early. I'm gonna die here. It's not like something to see, is there? I'm pretty sure it's just death. Oh! Whoa! Oh, barely dodged that. Okay. Nothing really up here. Can't get across to there. And I've run out of time. What a bad run. Yikes. Hit me. Nothing down here? No way. Nothing over here? Damn, genuinely perplexed. Dang. Bad run after bad run. I'll have to look up some hints. Where to go? Oh, I'm still alive. I'm still alive. Still alive. Wow, I made it. What's on the riverbed? Bummer. Okay. I think that's it, everybody. I think that's it. I gotta get me some brekkies. Okay. Alright. Subscribe on YouTube. Give a follow on Twitch. Every Saturday is Rich Food for Poor Folk. 6 p.m. EST. Hope you enjoyed your stay. And yeah. Have a lovely rest of the day or evening.